All right, we've been talking about it all hour. A lot of gross wind and rain.
Oh, that's what
we were
just
talking
talking about robot
Roombas.
vacuums. We were just talking about whether or not
Keith
they're
was
worth
really
it.
disappointed. I was about to skip over that.
They're cool. I think they're cool. You think they're newfangled, but they're.
You make
cool,
me
they
sound
work.
like an 80-year-old man.
I like to do the vacuuming myself. All right, let's have a look at
Good Lord.
They have their limitations. My dog is
Oh, my
also
goodness.
old enough that it doesn't bother him, and I think that's good. Some
yeah.
dogs don't like it, but Reese's can't see anything, so it doesn't matter.
Poor Reese's.
I know. It's okay, he still likes his food and being pet. That's all that matters.
All right, wind and rain.
Wind and rain. Sorry, redirect me, Zach. All right, we've got the rain pretty much all day over southern Maine, and we talked yesterday about Bangor being kind of the cutoff for this storm, and it really is dead on because north of Bangor, there's almost no rain. It's cloudy. It's not pleasant, but it's a different day there. Here's our coastal storm. Really good-looking storm as far as its development goes. Look at the satellite. This thing. I mentioned this before. I've definitely seen tropical storms that don't look as good as this does right now with the low right there, and it's only getting stronger over the next couple of hours. So it's going to be a real beast. The good news for us is it's really a beast more for Massachusetts than it is for Maine in terms of rain and wind. Don't get me wrong, it will be rainy and windy here tonight, especially along the coastline when those rain bands continue to move in. And I think around midnight and a little thereafter is going to be our heaviest winds over southern coastal Maine into the mid-coast. Notice that rain and wind, though, stays largely along the coastline. It's just breezy and showery farther inland. Tomorrow morning, we stay with the rain, and then we eventually kind of loosen this up by tomorrow afternoon. Temperatures in the 40s, and we dry up by tomorrow night. We're in better shape. Thursday will not be a great day by normal standards, but compared to where we've been, I think it's going to feel really good with some sun and temperatures back to around 50 to 55 degrees over southern Maine. So let's talk about rain. This is additional rain, so on top of what you already got, about 1 inch to 1.5 inches along the coastline. There is a possibility down towards Portsmouth of another 2 inches of rain. Really sharp cutoff, though. Bangor again. North of that, Millinocket, Greenville, Caribou expected to get no rain here out of this storm system all the way through Wednesday. Now the winds are a little bit more interesting because they're right on that line. When you think about leaves still being on the trees, if we can get to 50, we'll probably start getting some power outages. I think we're going to be right close to that here late tonight. Portsmouth, Sanford, Portland, Wiscasset, Rockland. This model kicks us to right around 50 or 51. That would mean scattered power outages to me. If I had to guess, you're talking maybe 50,000-ish to a little bit higher, just based on what we've seen out of our power grid in the past. So we'll keep an eye on that. I think we're right on the line. One thing that actually works for us, guys, is kind of weird, but there are leaves on the trees, but they're kind of dying to come off. So if the winds are strong enough, rather than making the tree a sail and ripping it down, it might just defoliate the tree instead. So that's just a little aside nerd talk there. Thursday looks good, Friday looks good. Back to some rain Saturday into Saturday night, which could be quite heavy. However, Halloween itself, 60s. Not bad, especially around trick-or-treat time in the afternoon.
All right.
For sure.
The inflatable witch might survive.
Yeah, I'll put it back up.
Thanks, Keith.
Keith.